Hey, what's up, YouTubers? I'm Diana Gordon with AdventureWizBlog.com, and today you're going to learn how to make your glutes swell. Let's get right into it. The inspiration for today's video comes from Kiwi Akagi, who sent me a message wondering, how did I make my glutes swell so big to compete on the national stage for NPC Bikini this year? Well, the secret has to do with something I learned from Paul Revelia at Team Pro Physique, and it has to do with something you do the day before. What's really cool is a routine I'm about to show you can use to grow your glutes, and I put it together with help from Brett Contreras' videos and advice. That's the glute guy, and he knows what he's talking about. If you like these kind of glute videos, go ahead and hit subscribe below. And if you want to see something else, go ahead and drop me a comment and I'll see what I can do for you. Let's get started. The first thing we're going to do is some activation exercises, a warm-up basically. And you're going to go ahead and do a combination of moves to get your glutes really firing. So the first one you see here is you're going to put a glute loop or a band around your knees and just do touches to the side. 10 is fine, you can do up to 15. And then you can also go ahead after that and you're going to do reverse lunges. And I'm really just concentrating on feeling the squeeze in my glutes. The video's going really fast here. I've got it on sped up, and then last I end with squats. You just do 10 or 15. I'm driving my knees out. You can see really trying to feel the burn in my glutes. The best time to do this is, for me, for the bikini show, I did it a day before because I can't be lifting right before my show. I'm trying to relax that day. But you can do it the day of and, even just a little bit before your event and really make those glutes swell huge. The first exercise we're going to do here is the hip thrust, and my max is actually closer to 5 or 6 plates right in between there. So look how light I'm starting, and my goal is I'm really squeezing at the top and I'm getting a lot of blood into my glutes. So I'm going quick on the way up, holding it, and then as I go along I'm going slower on the way down. Now you'll see I'm going to add another plate and just continue to thrust it out. And I'm pausing at the top, sometimes at the bottom. I've got this video sped up, but I'm pretty much going to failure on this. And this is really high volume. Then I drop a plate off and I just continue to go, go, go until I just can't lift anymore. Usually about 3 sets on this. Next up, I'm going to do a back extension, which is really more of a hip extension because I have the pad up right where my hip is, and I've got my back rounded, and I'm really feeling it slowly in my glutes. I'll have my feet turned out a little bit and just continue to feel it in my glutes, and I'll usually do 3 sets of about 10 to 12 on this exercise. Next up is the goblet squat, and you'll see that I've put some things to stand on here, and that's really only if you're using like a kettlebell or something, as you'll see in a second. Normally you can just do this right on the ground, but for the purpose of this video, I'll show you the 2 setups, and I'm just doing 3 sets of 10 to 12 here. Holding a pretty heavy dumbbell there, that's probably 80 pounds or so. Just use what you're comfortable with, but I'm really feeling the squeeze. So here's how, if you had a kettlebell, you would go ahead and do it this way. It's hard for me to hold, so this is not my preferred way to do it. I actually prefer doing it on the ground. But again, just 3 sets of that, really feeling the squeeze in the glutes. And then there's 2 more exercises we're going to go through. The next one is just a stiff-legged deadlift. You can do conventional if you want, but the difference here is my arms are actually coming a little farther forward as I'm doing this deadlift motion. And you see I actually didn't go too heavy. I'm doing 3 sets of between 10 and 15. Sometimes I'll go up to 20. The goal here is just to get blood into your backside. So there's not a set amount of rep ranges you have to do. You're just trying to really push yourself. And last, we have the split squat. You'll notice that my knee is staying pretty stable there, and I'm actually sitting back. I'm really sitting into it. And you should feel the squeeze in your glutes immensely. Again, 3 sets of anywhere between 10 to 20. 15 is an easy number, but the goal is to just continue to keep tension on that glute so you're pushing blood into it. You should start to feel the burn. Sets of 15 are really, really good for this. The good news is, once you're done with this, you are done. This is not only a complete glute workout if you wanted to grow your glutes, but also this is a great way to get a temporary glute swell for 24 or more hours so that your butt looks firm and perky. Like if you're going out, you have a fun event, you're going dancing, or you got some new shorts and you really want them to look good, you can move all this blood into your glutes and actually make them look different. Give it a shot. If you want more glute exercises, just go ahead and drop me a comment below and I'll see what kind of videos I can make for you. That's it for our glute video today. If you like what you saw, go ahead and subscribe below or check me out on Instagram where you can send me a message asking for more videos just like this. Enjoy, and I'll talk to you soon.